Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be doing probably my most highly requested video. I have like thousands of people lined up in my comments constantly asking me what my favorite albums are. Nah, I'm just kidding. I just thought this would be kind of a cool idea. This is kind of like a video for me because I want to see how my tastes change over time. Plus, I'm into music. I like to see what other people are interested in, and maybe I could possibly introduce you guys to some music that I like. So, yeah, today we're gonna be talking about my favorite albums. I have a list here. These are albums that I've listened to for various amounts of time. Some of them I've been listening to since middle school, and some of them I picked up in the last couple months. Okay, let's start the list. At number 5, we got In the Airplane Over the Sea by Neutral Milk Hotel. I know this album is kind of a meme. I know it's used a lot, and it's kind of memed on a lot, but I love it. It's so good. The first time I listened to it, I was not really a fan. I actually didn't like the album that much. Jeff Mangum's voice kind of irritated me a little bit. It was a little, like, strange to listen to at first, but I got into it. It is definitely an album that everybody should listen to at least once. I actually put on my Twitter, like, last year, I was in, like, the top 100 for, like, listeners on Apple Music for Neutral Milk Hotel, which I didn't even, like, really intend to be in, but I just listened to the album so much that I just ended up in there. I also did listen to their first record, which I'm kind of forgetting the name of. I think it's on, is it On Avery Island? In Avery Island? I think it's something like that. It's also really good. I haven't listened to it fully yet, but there are a lot of songs that I like on there. But yeah, speaking of songs, my favorite ones on here are probably, not in any order, Holland 1945, Untitled, The Fool, and The King of Carrot Flowers, both parts. I mean, I love every single track on this album. There are no misses. But anyways, moving on now to my number 4 pick. I have Discovery by Daft Punk. I got into Daft Punk a while back. I don't know. I wish I could find the video, but there is a super, like, old video on YouTube that had the background music was Face to Face, which is one of the songs off this album. And I didn't know what the name of the song was, and I kind of forgot about it for a long time. But I remember a few years ago, I was just, like, watching music videos or something on YouTube, and then one of the songs was Face to Face, and I instantly recognized it, and I was like, I have to listen to this album now because I want to hear the rest of the songs. My favorite songs on this are probably One More Time, of course. It's like their most popular song, I think. Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger is another one. Of course, Face to Face, which I talked about earlier. Digital Love is a good one, and Aerodynamic. I like that one as well. So, yeah, great album. I'm going to move on now to number 3, which I have In Rainbows by Radiohead. By the way, I think I should mention, I actually have this record on vinyl. I have In the Airplane Over the Sea on vinyl as well. And yeah, I started listening to this album, I believe, probably like 2021, I think. Yeah, like 2 years ago, so not that long ago. I like started getting into Radiohead, like probably 3 or 4 years ago, and surprisingly, In Rainbows was one of the last albums of theirs that I listened to. I think this is another case of albums that I listened to the first time and didn't really enjoy, but like the more I listened to it, the better it got. I don't know about you guys, but that happens to me a lot, like with songs. And fortunately, I was not one to like turn away from this album. I'm so happy I decided to listen to it more because this is like definitely one of my favorites. For songs on this one, I instantly think of Weird Fishes slash Arpeggi. Arpeggi? I think it's Arpeggi. And then Jigsaw Falling Into Place, Videotape, Reckoner's a good one, and 15 Step as well. So, yeah, that's my number 3. I'm going to continue on. I've never really made a list video before. I kind of realized that. Actually, I have, but it was, like, Minecraft related. If you're a new viewer, I'd make Minecraft videos, by the way. But anyways, number 2, Graduation by Kanye West. I can't deny I'm a big Kanye fan. I have pretty much all the Kanye vinyls and CDs. I have been for years and years and years now, and I hate to bring it up again. I know, like stuff we said last year is not a good look. But you know, the music, I really connect to it. Like I have a lot of good memories listening to this music, and I associate good times with it. And graduation especially. I probably if I made a top 6 list, I'd probably put My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy at number 6. That and Graduation, that's how much I love these two albums. I love every single one of his albums, by the way, but yeah, Graduation, definitely one of my favorites. I pretty much every song on here is one of my favorites except for, you know, that one. But it's not even really that bad. But yeah, anyways, I think it was, yeah, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger was a sample on Stronger. So it kind of all connects. You know, actually, when I think about it, like, all the stuff I listen to kind of connects in a weird way. Like, moving to my number 1 pick, which is Drux by Aphex Twin, also pronounced Druckcuse. I've heard people say that before. But yeah, this might surprise you guys, but this is like, I could not put this any lower. This is a number 1 for me. I don't know if you guys have listened to a lot of electronic music like this. I know there's a lot of fans of Aphex Twin that probably would consider this one of his top albums. Either this one or the Richard D. James album, or just Selected Ambient Works. Either one of those. But his catalog is just so varied that you can be like a fan of classical music and hate electronic music and be an Aphex Twin fan, or you can be the complete opposite. And that's why this album is like so crazy. Like there would be the craziest beats, like for example, Mount St. Michael / St. Michael's Mount. That song, the first time I listened to it, blew my mind. And the fact that it's made in the year 2000 is insane. And going back to what I said earlier, the song April 14th was sampled by Kanye on a song on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. So like every single album I listen to kind of like connects in some weird way. It's kind of hard to pronounce some of these songs. I have to like look at the track list every time because it's kind of just like a bunch of scrambled words. But I like the first track, the second track. I'm just pointing out the ones that I like. Bittencourt, which is 7th. Cock version 10 is good. April 14th, of course. Mount St. Michael plus St. Michael's Mount. It's a plus. I thought it was a slash for some reason. For the longest time. QKTHR, that just like recently like blew up on TikTok, which is kind of bizarre. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but yeah. What else? AFX 237 version 7, and Nanu 2, and there's a bunch of other ones in here that I'm probably missing. But yeah, that is my top 5 favorite albums. If you guys want me to do another video like this, let me know. Again, this is like a video for me that I can watch in a long time just to see like what was going through my mind. If you guys have any recommendations for me, like albums I should listen to or maybe just songs, let me know down in the comments below and I will definitely give them a listen. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Friday.